It's LA's 97.1 Amp Radio. It's McCabe, and today joined by singer, songwriter, producer, the super talented Shoffy. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. You pretty much had everyone behind the camera in awe for your performance that you just did. You are very talented.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was fun doing a little acoustic set.
We had our own little mini concert, which we'll find on our website as well. But, how long have you been doing this? Is this something you grew up as a child and you've always been playing guitar and piano and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I started pretty early. I was like 2 or 3, got into guitar and piano, and then I was in choir starting in like 3rd grade. So I've been singing since I was little, and it's kind of been...
Was it a musical household? Was it like your parents were kind of drawn to that and that was kind of the upbringing?
Yeah, so my mom plays classical piano, so I think, definitely, growing up around that influenced my music. And then my dad plays like guitar, and then my brother and sister were, singing and playing guitar and bassoon. Actually, my brother was playing that instrument, which was kind of different. So yeah, I grew up in like a musical family, and just surrounded by it since I was little. So
there was a one point, a crossroad where you graduated from USC, and then you went right into just working, and you weren't doing music.
Yeah, so I figured like I could just work on music outside of school. Like I didn't necessarily need to study it. So yeah, studied business, and then the music wasn't like quite working after I graduated.
What was like not working? Was it just not booking shows? Was it, I don't know, your songs just weren't getting out how you wanted them to be?
I just couldn't live off, doing music at that point. It was just like super early days on it. So I was pursuing music and, working on new songs and all that, but I had to get a job. And then I thought like finance, private equity was kind of interesting. So I got involved in that, and I was working, in that industry for like 3-4 years. And then Takes My Body Higher went viral while I was working at the day job. So that was like a really surreal experience. And then that was kind of the first, I guess, break in a way.
Right.
And that led to, some other stuff. But yeah, transitioned from that into music.
How did that sort of take off when it did go viral? I mean, were you put it up there and put it out there, and you were working, and you just one day you're like, whoa, this is getting a lot of hits. And
yeah, so we released it, and it got on New Music Friday, that Spotify playlist. They put out every week, and once it got on there, then it was like received well, and then it started charting on like the viral charts, and then it got on a bunch of other playlists after that. I think it got to like 6 in the US and 15 globally on that chart, on like the viral charts. And then, kind of, started getting more action after that with all the streaming and all that. So
now, when you are working, do you ever get to a point, or did you get to a point where like you're constantly working, you're thinking maybe music isn't going to happen because you are falling into the 9-to-5 job, and you're like, this is my money, maybe music isn't going to happen?
Yeah, try to stay positive,
right?
And like have kind of a positive outlook. But there are definitely times when you're like, oh, is this going to ever pan out? Especially since I was grinding at it for so long. It took a while before we started getting some traction with stuff. But I was working the day job, and then would get home at night and, work nights during the week, and then weekends I would just, go like 10-hour days or whatever, just like working on new stuff. And really.
So I feel like it's something that musicians that are doing the grind right now can relate to that. There are musicians right now who are working and, can maybe look at you as like a light, a beacon, to be like, yes, I can do it.
For sure. Yeah, I've gotten that from like when I'm playing these live shows and people coming up afterwards and like, oh man, like so cool, you went from the day job into doing music full time. And so hearing that kind of stuff is really awesome, because like people are, vibing off that and want to do the same thing. So you can do it. You just gotta.
You're doing it. You just wrapped up your tour last month. How was it?
It was a lot.
Like how many cities? Like
21
cities?
Yeah, mostly in the U.S., a couple in Canada. It was really fun. Been to cities I haven't been to before on the tour. First time going to Canada, so that was cool, seeing like fans up there.
Yeah.
Sold at the Troubadour, which was really awesome.
It's a historic venue here in Los Angeles.
I've always wanted to play there, and so that was a lot of fun. It was a really cool experience. It was in the winter, so it was kind of rough going to some of the parts in the country during,
Especially this winter, I feel like it was
polar vortex.
Yeah, that's right, the polar vortex.
We dodged that for tough. A week, thank God. Yeah, we were like dodging bullets left and right with the weather. So, but it ended up being pretty smooth and got around okay. So.
And how have fans, have reacted and been interacted with, like lenses and the album and everything?
Yeah, it's been positive. I mean, we have this one song, Cool Again, that's like, tracking pretty good, and we're trying to push that to radio, and it's streaming pretty good as well. So yeah, running with that one. And what else? Yeah, some of the other songs are starting to gain some momentum too. I have this single, Let Go Today, that got on New Music Friday and streaming pretty solid too. So yeah, it's like kind of slowly starting to like get out there, I think. And yeah.
Well, let's talk about Cool Again. Right here, we got the hats as well. Where were you when you were writing this record? And, tell us about kind of the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, so I got in with a couple guys to work on it. Sam Farrar, who's in Maroon 5. He's in Phantom Planet. He's like their bass player. And he's a really talented producer and songwriter. So I got on with him. And then this guy, Jake Torrey, who's a really awesome songwriter. And we just sat down, and this was like the first idea that we came up with. Sam has this upright piano in his studio. He actually lives like 10 minutes from me, so it was nice being able to just like swing over there and work on stuff. And we just taped his piano, the upright piano, and it created this cool plucking kind of sound.
Yeah.
And so that runs like throughout the record, and I think gave it a cool sound. And we got like the bulk of it done in the day, and then a couple days after that, like just fine tuning stuff. But it was a really cool process, and like we really gelled together creatively. And then I worked with Sam on a couple of other tracks on the album, and Jake like one other track. And then we were all like super pumped after finishing it. We thought like it could get out there pretty good, and so far it had some legs on it. So
was it about a certain situation when writing it?
It was kind of like vibing off personal experiences and like friends and stuff. But yeah, we just collectively like came up with the concept, and we thought people could relate to it. And then on musically, I think it was fun throwing in the bridge. It was a little different, like a key change in there. And it's like not your typical pop bridge. So yeah, we try to throw in some funky elements production-wise, and lyrics. Yeah, we just thought it was a cool message that myself and I think a lot of other people can relate. Like becoming friends with your ex after a long-term relationship can be pretty challenging or impossible. So
some people give up right away on that one.
You can just cut ties immediately, or it kind of lingers, or it's just kind of a weird space to be in. And so. I think that's part of the reason why it's getting out there. People can, relate to that. And
well, I think they can, because we played it a few weeks ago.
That was awesome.
And that was super cool. But like seeing like your fans react, I just wanted to read a couple of, their reactions to it.
Oh, nice.
From Sunny Days, I love every single one of your songs. They should all be on the radio for everyone to hear. Congrats. From Fabian. Your songs are everything. You deserve to be a star, dude. Showed all of your songs to my friends, and they love them as well. Much love from Austria, Europe.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's awesome.
It's just a few, but I mean, it's all over the place, cool. And so it's cool just to see that for you. So I mean, now with that tour sort of wrapping, is there new music that you're working on right now as well? Kind of keeping that going?
So at the moment, actually, I just worked on like a pack for Splice, a production pack of sounds. So that was kind of a cool little producer project that I did. Just like going through and like collecting sounds that I've, worked on and put together for different, projects. So I did that. And then, I'm probably going to start working on new stuff soon, but I'm taking a bit of a break after the tour just to like get in a good creative, space to start cranking away new stuff. But I think in the next few weeks, I'll probably start, slowly working on new stuff and getting the next project together. So, yeah.
Sounds amazing. And can we look forward to you getting back out on the road after you take some time off, but maybe spring or summer, fall?
Yeah, we're going to hopefully try to come up with a, cool plan to get out there again and maybe hit some new cities I haven't been to. But we'll just start planning away.
Okay. Well, we know you're not far. You live in Los Angeles, so please, whenever you want to stop by Amp Radio, do so. Shoffy, thank you so much. Cool Again is the single, and we'll be looking forward to more music from you in 2019, years to come.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Shoffy with 97.1 Amp Radio.